football dad's army. So I just want to wish us all a happy new year. Everyone that watches this channel and everyone that is already subscribed to this channel, happy new year. I'm back. I've had my little Christmas break now. I'm raring to go to bring back some more content. Today's game, I see the starting lineup. I was concerned. I was worried about who's going to fill in for Bukayo Saka, who we all know has got this hamstring injury and he's going to be out till March. So we're in a bit of Barney rubble there, man. You know, who could cover for him? Not quite sure. Hearing that Havertz was out as well with a cold or something. So I was worried that, you know, who's he going to play over there? Is he going to try Trossard and Martinelli on either flank again? I don't think they play well together. I don't think they can play in place of each other, but not in the same team for me. I don't think it works. I don't think it balances right. And for me, it ain't the way to go. But, I mean, you might have your differences of opinions there. But I was pleased to see Emmanuel start this game, his first Premier League start, and he done all right. He played really, really well. And you know what as well? Jesus, listen, he's bounced back. He's proving all his critics wrong at the moment. You know, he might score 5 goals against Palace in the last 2 games before the Ipswich one. But one being in the cup as well. But, you know, people were criticising him. I mean, I've been a critic of him for the last couple of seasons, to be fair. I put my hands up to that. But I thought he played very well and earned his man of the match status that he got voted on TNT Sports tonight. I thought he played very, very well throughout the game. But going back to that first half, going 1-0 down early, I really, really started panicking. Raya clearing one off the line as well, clawing it just about. The ball was on the line. No, few mil the other way, and it's 2-0. But then straight away after that, we get the equaliser, and we're going at half time 0-0. Second half, we're coming in for 2 straight away. Basically, we get 2 early goals in that second half, and then it was all about man management, managing that game, managing that lead, and basically, it was a bore fest. It was a snooze fest. Neither keeper really had anything to do after that in the second half. After Arsenal's 2 goals in the second half, neither keeper really had anything to do. And it was boring Arsenal. And it just drives me mad. I see teams like Liverpool playing entertaining football, winning games, playing very well. And why can't we do that? Why can't we play the same way? We've got the talent. We've got the players. I can't understand that. So let's just go through. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you some player ratings. Raya in goal, he gets a 6 because he conceded a goal and nearly fucked up and conceded a second. Right back, Julian Timbers to 7. Gabriel and Saliba both get 7s for me. It's centre half, decent game, although there wasn't really to blame for the goal that Mbeumo scored early on. That was Calafiore's fault for me. He's not a left back, so he's getting a 5. In midfield, Thomas Partey. Brilliant. Thomas Partey was brilliant. You know, just controlled the game. Passing was brilliant. Breaking up play was brilliant as well. For me, he gets a 8. Marino gets a 6. What does he do? I don't know. I know he scored, but he scored a goal. There was a melee in the box and he swung a leg at it and scored. But for me, I don't know. I don't think he's good enough for us. I really don't. I don't think he's going to be a game changer. For me, he gets... I'll give him a 7 because he scored the goal. Odegaard, not great either. Few little flicks here and there. So, for me, a 6. When Yeri out on that right-hand side, for me, he played very, very well today. Very, very well. He gets an 8. Martinelli on the other side gets an 8 as well. And the man of the match, Gabriel Jesus, he gets a 9. Martinelli scores as well. He was the guy that scored, that scored the other goal. But he took his goal well as well. But I just do like the way that Jesus reacted to the deflection, or there's a parry out from the goalkeeper. Jesus Fox in the box, bang, header, and scores his goal. And you know what? Tireless running. And for me, he was man of the match. He got awarded it as well by TNT Sports, as I've just said. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What is your opinions on Ricardo Calafiore? seriously, all jokes aside, should he be just backup centre-half? Or is he left back going forward? And for me, no, Miles Lewis-Skelly come on for the last 15 minutes, and I think he played better than Calafiore did in them 15 minutes than he did for the previous 75. So, you know, for me, just keep him as backup for the centre-halves. You know, we might get a suspension or an injury to Saliba or Gabriel. I think he'd be a Gabriel backup, personally, because he's, you know, he plays on... Mind you, he can play across that back four. You know, they're saying he can play across the back four. So he could play back up for either one of them two, I suppose. But let me know what you think about him. Let me know if you think he's worth it. Marino as well, another player that I don't really fits the fold for us. For me, he doesn't get into that team. I'm shocked he got in there in front of Declan Rice today. Declan Rice must be still carrying a little knock or something. It must be something there, but, you know, for me, he's nowhere near the player Declan Rice is, and I was, you know, a little bit bemused by that decision. But, you know, I'm always bemused by Arteta's decision-making. You know, it's been so inconsistent, and, you know, they're trying to build him up to be this superb, greatest, youngest coach in the Premier League or in Europe, you know, for his age and everything else. But for me, no, he's still got a lot to learn, and I think he should be, you know, walking the plank. I don't think he's going to be the manager to take us forward. Bit disappointed that he's got that 2-year contract extension, so he's safe and there's no pressure on him. But, you know, Pep's signed a new 2-year extension and all, when the Man City fans were starting to call him out, wanted him sacked until they won their last game. But, you know, they've won, I think it's 2 games in 14 or something that they've won. So, you know, is he walking the plank as well? Is he walking a fine line? Will he walk? Pep might even walk himself. I don't think they would actually sack him. I can't believe the fans want him out after winning your six Premier Leagues and a Champions League. For me, that is, you know, it's scandalous. It's horrendous. I mean, but has he lost the dressing room? Don't know. Because, you know, 6 of one, half dozen the other. You never know. Anyway, stick a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you ain't already. The content's coming. The live stream's coming back Thursday. Not tomorrow, next Thursday. I believe it is the 9th. The Final Score podcast is coming back with Anthony. And I'll see you then.